Hello everyone, welcome back to revision for paper 1 for SPM 2020 additional maths. Question number 9. For my previous video, I just discussed paper 1 until question number 8, right? So now I would like to continue with the question number 9. So a straight line passes through point A, point B, and then the point C divides the line segment AB such as in the ratio form. Okay, let's sketch out the line. It seems like the point C is dividing the line segment AB. So this is A, this is B. So let's label for 2 and the B is 13.8. I purposely make the line horizontal so that easy for me to focus to the right point. So the point C is somewhere between line A and B. It's going to divide the line AB into the ratio. Let's study the ratio carefully. 2 times AB equal to 3 times AC. Okay, the ratio is very important. So that means the line AB, if I write the ratio properly, so I'm going to write AB divided by, okay, I write here, I'm going to write ratio AB over AC is equal to, so I bring the AC to be divided here. So it seems like when you find the ratio, you need to be very careful. So the 3 is still there and divided by 2. That means that AB is 3 portions, then the AC is 2 portions. So let's divide. So the C is somewhere here. So the AC is 2 and then the AB is 3. So here should be 1. So we are asking to find the coordinates of point C. That means this is unknown point, which is xy. So let's solve it using ratio theorem. Okay, so I always do like this. I will take the 2 times, I will cross the 1 times with the 4 and then the 2 times with the 13. There is a cross between the two lines. So that means for the x is actually, let's cross again. Let me show you how I cross this. This is the 2. The 2 need to multiply the 13. 2 times 13 plus 1 times 4 divide by total ratio 3. 2 plus 1, which is 3. That means I'm having 26 plus 4 is 30 over 3, which is 10, right? And for the y is quite simple. How to do y is like this. So you can always follow this method. For y, you can just 2, okay, copy 1, bracket we leave it first, over 3. So let's see, beside 13, what is the y value? Okay, so let's see, beside 13 is actually having the y, which is 8, right? Beside the 4 is having y2. Okay, so also divide by 3 because the total ratio. So I'm having 16 plus 2, which is over 3. So I'm having 6. It means that the point C is 10, 6, right? So always do it carefully so that you won't make careless mistake because of the cross multiply. So we tend to make careless mistake, right? Double check. Don't tension, don't panic. Stay cool, stay calm when you do for your additional maths paper 1. Okay? So only with a calm and steady, then you won't get into careless mistake. Alright? Okay, now let's see number 10. A set of data consists of 7 integers. So when you read, you will actually set down the original data. Okay, n is 7. Okay, we expect we have 2 set of data. The sum of number, okay, total sum, this is how you write sum, is 35. And then for original data, we use one color. Standard deviation is 4. It means they gave you variance also. Variance is 16. So what happened to this set of data? Okay, when integer x is added to the original set of data, see or not? This is original. After you add in, okay, the x, it is actually become another set of data. After, this is before, this is after. Okay, before you add in and after you add in, the data will have different information. So the n now, because you add the value x, so the n now become one data only, one data added. Okay, n become 8. Alright, and now the total of the data now, the new one after added, okay, it will become 35 plus x. Okay, that means the mean will change or not? The mean is unchanged. So that means if the mean unchanged, that means the mean here should be, let's find the mean. You have the sum, 35 over 7 is 5. So the mean remain unchanged, still 5. So hence we can actually find out what is the x, isn't it? So the question will ask you the value of x. What's the value of x? So how you find the value of x? Because you have the total and then you have the n. So the mean, you have all these 3. So that means 35 plus x divided by 8 should be equal to 5. And hence the x will be 40 minus 35. So that means the data you added in x is 5, right? Okay, so make your mind clear about the there are 2 sets of data before and after. Alright, now we have to find the new standard deviation for the new set of data. So in order to find the new standard deviation, we have all standard deviation, the red color one, right? Now we want to find a new one, the new standard deviation. That means you should have the new sum of the data square divided by n, which is 8, mean, which is 5. This one all we have the information. The only one we don't have is sum of the data square for the new set of data. Okay, but for the original one, we need to calculate because we were given the standard deviation. Only with the standard deviation you can find the variance. With the variance you can find the sum of the data square, right? So you have 7 data minus 5, mean is 5, right, equal to variance, which is 4 square. Now I'm going to solve my original sum of the data square is 16 plus 25 times 7. Sum of the data square is 41 times 7, which is 287. So because we added 5 just now, so the sum of the data square for the new set of data, of course, will be affected after you added the 5. So sum of the data square should be original data square plus the 5, and you need to square. So it's 287 plus 25. Be careful when you do statistics. You must know how to apply. Okay, so we will take the 287 plus the 5, which is the data we added in. So we have sum of the data square after we added the 5 will be 312. Now the question is asking us to find new standard deviation. So it's 312 over 8 minus 5 square. So hence the new standard deviation is 312 over 8 minus 5 square. So you square root the answer, which is equivalent to 3.74165. It's actually in fact it's square root 14, right? Okay, so but we want answer in 4 significant figure. So that's the right answer. Okay, so now we have solved the statistic. Let's go to question 11. A set of data consists of 8 numbers. Okay, n is 8, and the sum of the number is 120, and sum of the data square is 2100. Okay, find the mean. Mean is very simple, right? The mean is given by sum of the data divided by number of data. So we just press the calculator, we'll get the answer, which is 15. Okay, how about the variance? Okay, the sum of data square is 120. The sum of number is 220, and the sum of data square is 2100. So according to the formula, the variance is given by sum of the data square divided by number of data minus mean square. So the information given, the sum of data square is 2100, and the n is 8, and the mean is 15 square. So the variance for the data is actually equivalent to 2100 divided by 8 minus 15 square. So the answer is 37.5, right? Okay, so we have solved the variance. Let's proceed to the circular measure with a radius 8 centimeter. Okay, so let's solve it carefully. We have the radius, which is 8, and we show the circle, and the OP equal to PQ. Okay, this is a very important information. That means this is a midpoint, so here will be 4, here will be 8. So we are given the OPQ. P, angle P is a 90. It's a right angle triangle. So let's solve the angle first before we can find the area of the shaded region. So this angle is theta. This is adjacent, this is hypotenuse, this is opposite. We don't have the length, so we use cos theta is equal to 4 over 8. Cos theta is 1 over 2. This is a special angle, 60 degree, right? So how to find the area of the shaded region is we need to use the area of the sector. So this is the part that we want to find. So first of all, we need to find the area of the sector, which is this one. The radius is 8, angle is 60, area of the sector is 1/2 times 8 square times 60 degree times 3.142 over 180 degree. Okay, so we will take the sector minus the triangle. Area of the triangle is equal to 1/2 times 4 times 8 half AB sine C. So then we will get the answer after we minus out. So 0.5 times 8 square times 3.142 divided by 180, we will get the answer, which is we'll get the answer which is 33 point, let's press again, times 8 square times 60 times 3.142 divided by 180 degree. We will get the answer is 33.5147, and then this is 0.5 times 4 times 8 times sine 60 degree. We will get answer which is 13.8564. So that means area for the shaded region is 33.5147 minus 13.8564. So the answer is 19.66. Right, answer must be accurate. 19.66 is the area for the shaded region, which is shaded in yellow color, is given by 19.66. all right, so this is the answer for the area of the shaded region, centimeter square. So then we proceed to question 13. When you see dy dx is 10x plus 2, and when you substitute 1, you will get 12. So dy dx is 12. Right, it's very easy to get the marks. Okay, express the approximate change. Whenever you read the question, whenever you see the approximate change in y, right? Okay, approximate change in, we have approximate change in y and x. So this is 12 over delta x is equal to dy dx. And the x changes from 1 to 1 plus q. This is x original. This is the new x. So the delta x is x new minus x original, which is 1 plus q minus 1. So the small changes in x is q, right? So delta y is equal to dy dx times delta x. We have the delta x, which is q. We have dy dx, which is 12. So the answer is just 12 times q for the delta y. So it's very simple, right? Okay, we have complete number 13. Let's proceed to number 14. An arithmetic progression 10, 13, and 16. So the moment you see arithmetic progression, you find the common difference, which is 3. 16 minus 13 is 3. You need to show both to show it is common. Okay, there are 3 consecutive terms, which is sum 138. So that means you have 13, you have 10, 13, 16, and so on and so forth, and in between you have 3 a number, when you add all the three consecutive terms, the total is 138. But we actually got a relationship between every term. This is x plus 3. This is x plus 3 plus 3, right? Because of the arithmetic progression. So instead of write x plus y, we write x plus 3 and x plus 6 equal to 13. So 3x plus 9 equal to equal to 138. So 3x plus 9 is 138. So 3x is 138 minus 9 divided by 3, right? We have 30. We have 138 minus 9, so we have 129. So that means the x is 43. So that means the y is 46 and the z will be 49. So the three consecutive terms are 43, 46 and 49 are the consecutive terms. When you add up, you will get 138, right? Okay, so we have solved the arithmetic progression. The first three terms, the keywords. That means this is the A, right? Sum to infinity, A over 1 minus R, and the R is 12 over 18, which is 2/3. R is, this is 8, right? 8 over 12. Also getting the same, which is common ratio, is 18 over 1 minus 2 over 3. So sum to infinity is 18 over 1 over 3, which is equivalent to 54, right? Okay, so we have solved the 15. So let's proceed to question number 16. Okay, for this question, you have first three terms of the arithmetic progression 54, 51 and 48. The nth term is negative. Find the value, the least value of n. Okay, so whenever you have negative, this is 0. This is positive 2, positive 3. For the number here is positive, we use the symbol inequality. The number here will be less than 0 because it's -1, -2. Alright, so whenever you see the word negative, you should link to the inequality. That means the Tn will be less than 0. The nth term, so the A is 54 because the question mentioned first three terms. And the D is 51 minus 54, which is -3. D is 48 minus 51. T3 minus T2, which is -3. So we want to find the term that will produce the negative. So the A is 54. 54 plus n minus 1. D is negative and is less than 0. So we have -3 and -1 less than -54. Be careful when you have inequality. You got to revert the sign because you are dividing by a negative number, which is 18. So the n should be more than 19. So please write the n, the value of n, carefully. This is the integer that just more than 19. So this one onwards are integer that going to have the value more than 19. So that means we cannot take in the 19 and we want the least value. So the n should start from 20, 21, 22, but the least value of n is 20, which is integer. Alright. Okay, let's see this question number 17, 1 over y against 1 over x. So normally for this question they give you the equation, so we will actually based on the equation and the graph we will do we'll apply linear law. So we are having 1 over y. Okay, then this is actually m 1 over x plus c. This is a c. Okay, so but there is no information we can get the gradient from the graph, so we will go to the equation. 3x plus 2y is equal to 11xy. So now I'm going to dy by xy so that I can see something over y. So immediately I dy, I can cancel out the x, I can cancel out the y, I can cancel out the xy. So I'm having 3 over y plus 2 over x is equal to 11. So but the graph with the axis 1 over y, so meaning that I have to divide by 3 for every term, right? So I'm going to divide by 3 for every term. So I have 1 over y plus 2 over 3x equal to 11 over 3. So I want my 1 over y stand alone one side. 2 over 3 is a number with 1 over x separate out plus the 11 over 3. So in this case I can substitute 1k and h1. So this is my big y, this is my gradient, this is my big x plus 11 over 3. In short, this is your big x, this is a big y, this one is your big x and big y, big x and big y are the point there. So I'm going to substitute first pair 1 and k. It means that the big x is, the big y is k, the big x is 1 plus 11 over 3. So I'm having k which is equivalent to 9. 11 minus 2, 9. 11 minus 2. Right, so I have to take 9 divided by 3. And I have to substitute h and 1. H and 1 meaning that the 1 is the y. 1 is equal to negative 2 over 3h plus 11 over 3. So 2 over 3h is 11 over 3 minus 1. Right? So 2 over 3h is equal to 11 minus 3 over 3. That means the h is equivalent to 4, right? So I'm getting 2 over 3h equal to 8 over 3. So hence h is 4. Alright? Okay, so h is 4. Let's see. So you can double check one. K is, just now we got the k is 3. 3 and then 4, 1. Let's try to find out the gradient of the graph. Should be negative 1 minus 4, so you have 2 over negative 3, right? Yeah, we are having the gradient which is actually the same. So negative 2 over 3 is the gradient. Okay, so everything looks okay. So let's proceed to another one, number 18. So dy dx is given, is a gradient function, and is given the curve has a turning point. The moment you see turning point, quickly you write down dy dx equal to 0. So k times x given 2 minus 18 equal to 0 to k equal to 18. Hence, the k can be found easily. Okay, so once you are given the dy dx, what else you can do? Of course, you will do integration, right? 9x minus 18. So equation of the curve. What is equation of the curve? Equation of the curve means y. Okay, please remember that gradient function is dy dx. Equation of the curve is y. So in order to get the y from dy dx, we will always integrate, right? So don't forget, you have to find the c by using the point 2, 3. So 3 is 9 over 2 square minus 18 times 2 plus c. So 3 is 9, 18 minus 18, 36 plus c. So the c is quite a big number. So 3 is equal to so let's this is negative 18 plus c, so c is 21, right? So let's rewrite the curve. Y is equal to just now we have 9 over 2x squared minus 18x plus 21. Okay, that is the right answer for equation of the curve. Let's see next question. When you have the non-zero vector, non-parallel vector, you just let the component of the scalar of the vector equal to 0, because we cannot have the value for the ratio when it is non-parallel vector. So the n is equal to 4. Alright, settle non-zero non-parallel vector, let the component scalar component equal to 0. State the vector OA for in the form of unit vector xi plus yj. So OA, let's for I and j is always along the x-axis. How many units? Okay, we have follow the triangle law. Okay, we have 6i and then 2j, right? So we can say OA is 6i plus 2j, and express AB in the form of xy. Let's see how to write in vector column from A to B. So we have to work out the right angle triangle like this. Okay, it seems like it's moving to the left. From 6 go to 2, so it's moving 4 steps to the left, which is negative 4. From 2 go to 8 is moving 6 steps upward, so it's positive 6j. So because the question wants the answer in vector column, so this is a vector column for vector AB, right? Okay, we have solved negative 4, 6. Actually, there are another way to do. Either you use the triangle law, AB is equal to AO plus OB. So the AO was given OA, which is 6, 2. So -6, -2, plus the OB, which is given the point 28. You can convert to vector like this. So you get back the same -4 and 6 for vector AB, right? This is using the triangle law. Okay, question 21. Cosecant 2 theta is equal to 1 over sec theta. Cosecant is 1 over sine 2 theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. So let's cross multiply. Cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta. So in order to solve the trigo equation, we must convert the sine 2 theta into sine theta using the formula, and we are not supposed to cancel out any of the factor because we are using factorization later for the solving equation. We always factorize, no matter it is trigo equation or normal quadratic equation. We will use factorization. We will let the factor equal to 0 and we'll solve it like this, right? So in this case, your answer will be sine theta equal to, this is 90 and 270, and this is 1 over 2. That means the alpha is 30 degree and is positive, so it's first quadrant is 30 and 150, first and second quadrant. So you should have 4 answers in fact, which is if we list out the answer, we have theta is 30 degree, 90 degree, 150 degree, and 270 degree. So we have 4 answers altogether. Please do not cancel out the factor, okay? Many students will actually lost the mark because of the cancelling the common factor. Okay, finally we will have permutation. You have 5 letter code to be formed by using or discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7P5, right? For A is 7P5, which is equivalent to 2520. And the number of different letters code which actually begin with consonant and end with vowel. We want the 5 letter codes. So let's prepare the space. First one and last one, condition apply. So middle one is 3 space. Okay, we have how many consonant? We have how many consonant? B, we have B, we have B, we have R, we have A, N, we have G. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, out of 4 we will pick 1, right? So we have 4P1. And then we have how many vowel? Vowel we have E and A and U. Right, you must end with vowel. Okay, so let's see. We have A, E, U, right? So let's use a consonant. We have used a blue color. Vowel we we have A, E, I, O, U. We have 3, right? Okay, so we have 3 P1. Okay, so we have used up out of how many? 2, 4, 6, 7. Out of 7, we have used out 2, so it becomes 5 balance. We choose 3 for these 3. So the answer will be 4 for P1 is 4, right? Times 5P3, right? Times the 3P1. So the answer is 720. Okay, so you can write down for P1. Let's write down the working. Is 4P1 times 5P3 times 3P1, which produce the answer 720 ways. Alright, so we have completed the 22. Let's discuss 23. So for this question, you are given the sample space 1 to 10 and the set A and set B. We have the common element of the 3 and the 8, right? So we have 3 and 8. So find the probability of A. Probability of A is number of event A over number of sample space, which is 5 out of how many? 10. Sample space we have 10 from 1 to 10. So the answer is 1 over 2. Okay, for probability for A intersect with B, we have how many? We have number of A intersect with B over number of sample space, which are 2 over 10. So the answer is 1 over 5, right? Okay, we have solved the story about the probability. Finally, we need to solve this. A standard normal distribution curve, right? The area for one whole bell is 1, and you are given the information like this. Area from negative K to K in between here was given. This area was given is 0.6354. Alright, so we would actually find the question say find the probability z less than negative K. That means the question 1, the area for this portion, right? And the area for these two are the same. So one bell is actually having the area 1, so we need to minus out 0.6354, and it's shared by the 2 green area, so the area is 0.1823. So this is 0.1823. This is also 0.1823. So that means the probability for z less than negative K is 0.1823. Area is equal to probability, right? Area is equal to P. So the answer is 0.1823 for P z less than negative K, right? Okay, so we have reached the final question. Alright, in the examination, the probability is 85%, which is 0.85 sample is 12 students, and the probability that 10 students from the sample pass the examination. So out of the 12, we want the probability of 10 students. So this is quite simple. Px equal to 10 equal to NC10, 0.85, 10, and 0.152, right? So if you press your calculator, alright, you will get the answer, which is 0.2924. Okay, so remember that the P is given. You can find the Q easily by take 1 minus 0.85. Alright, so this is the answer for probability of x equal to 10. So that's all about paper 1 for additional maths. It's quite easy for this set of paper. So but anyway, the concept is very important. So I really hope that my sharing do help you to refresh some of the concept for paper 1. Till then, I wish you good luck and enjoy your additional maths paper. Bye bye and have a nice day.